Are you looking for the next craft beer to try? Well, maybe Frond from Stillwater Arsenal is the one for you. Welcome back, everybody. So today we are going to try Frond. This was $5.29. I think Jessica picked this one up at Megabev. This is a double/Imperial IPA. On the can, it does say Double India Pale Ale brewed with plum sugar. So my guess is we're going to get a sweet flavor out of this. And I'm also guessing they use the plum sugar to up the ABV, so the malt sweetness should be lower, is my guess on this one. Wow, it smells sweet. IBUs and ABV are not on the can. From Untapped, it's saying 8% ABV, 80 IBUs. Can is weird. At first, when I pulled it out, I thought like it was discolored, like it's supposed to be white, but I'm guessing that's how it's supposed to be. It looks like there's a plant, maybe frond. Frond is a type of fern. Maybe it's supposed to be, yeah, something like that, and that's what they get the sugar from, the plum sugar from. I have no clue. Frond? Nothing is on the can, or there is some numbers on the can in letters, so it's SWFROND28 or AH3562. No clue. I'm guessing that's not a date since they don't put the ABV or IBUs on the can. If we look at the head, it is white, all small bubbles, less than half a finger of head. If we look at the color, very hazy orange juice color. I can't see any bubbles. I cannot see through this beer. Let's go ahead and get a smell. Juicy sweetness, like tropical fruit and sweetness is all I'm getting out of this beer. Let's go ahead and get a taste. Not what I was expecting at all. Very high sweet malt, very malty. In the back, you are getting some citrus, and I hate to say it, but some like tropical fruit in the back. So this one starts out a lot different than all the other double IPAs. That malt sweetness does sweep through, but then to get that those tropical notes and citrus in the back is different. Aftertaste, there is some bitterness, a little bit of pine, then some more tropical in there. Not a bad beer, pretty smooth, almost pushing medium body on this one. Get all the good stuff in there. Head is very fluffy now. Now we do have a finger, but again, I did swirl it and dump it in there. Yeah, same smell. Yeah, sweet malt going back into almost a sweet citrus kind of fruity kind of flavor. Very minimal because you do get that bitterness in the back. Then afterwards it's pine and some citrus. I do have some like bitter citrus on my lips from this one. I was thinking that plum sugar would add more to this one, but I don't think it does. To me, this tastes like a standard double IPA, maybe with a little bit more hops added to bring out that citrus, that fruitiness in this beer. Maybe dry hopped with that, but for 80 IBUs, obviously that it has to be in there because it is a double IPA. You need those bitterness units, those IBUs, to help balance out that sweet malt. I'm guessing that's why you get more of a tropical, a fruity flavor in the back end of this is from the sugar, because usually in a regular double IPA, excuse me, or a single IPA, you get the fruitiness, the citrus up front, then you get the pine. The maltiness is usually up front to the middle, but on this one it is different. So I don't know, I'm gonna guess it's that plum sugar that's playing with this to kind of flip it, but I'm not 100% on that. Not a bad double IPA. Stillwater is kind of a hard one. Usually their beers are expensive. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. So picking one up, it's hit and miss, especially for the five, whatever it was. I can't even remember. Let's just call it 550, somewhere around in there. I think their beers are expensive, especially for what you get. It's okay. For that much money, I would expect it to be a lot better than it is, just for the simple fact that if you're going to charge that much, let's make sure the double IPA is good. I'm sure some people think this one's good. I can't see a lot of people. I would probably go 3.25, 3.5. Nothing really stands out to me. It's almost not worth drinking, but because it's that expensive, I will finish it. But yeah, somewhere in there, 3.25 to 3.5. I would say do not pick this one up unless it's the last one in the store that you have to, find one to get 10% off. A lot of places around here, if you buy 6 of them, you get like 10% off. But no, I think there's a lot more better double IPAs out there than this one. If we look on Untapped, 4 of my friends have had this, average 3.13 out of 5. A little over 2,500 people have had this, average 3.76 out of 5. So I'm kind of on the low side. Mike is saying grassy. I don't really get grassy anything in this. I don't get floral. I get more citrus fruitiness out of the smell, and that's what I get in the taste. I get more malty sweetness than anything. Yeah, a lot of people don't comment, but yeah, very grassy. That was from Mike again. Not a fan at all. Somebody gave it a 1. I think this is definitely a beer that you have to be in, and the only way that you're going to know you like it is to try it. But I would almost say stay away from it. Don't try it unless you have to fill like a 6-pack, or it's one of the last beers that you haven't tried from that store. So that'll wrap up this beer review. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the thumbs down if you don't like it. Make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications to every single video that we put out. And until next time, happy brewing.